Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me explain to you about my presentation. Uh, this this is a journal from my friend with the title is Synthetic Errors in Descriptive Paragraphs by Native Indonesian Speaking Students of English, presented by Ali Syahban Namir. About the authors, Muhammad Basri Day. S- He's from Department of English, Faculty of Letters, UMI Makassar, South Sulawesi, Indonesia. The second elders is Andi Tenri Ampa, is coming from Department of English Education, Faculty of Teacher Training and Education, Unismu Makassar, South Sulawesi, Indonesia. And the third is Junaid from Department of English Education, Faculty of Teachers Training and Education, Unismu Makassar, South Sulawesi, Indonesia. Why? Why we choose this? Why the elders choose this title? Because English and Indonesian are two different language, and they certainly have different system of rules. And the main difference of our examples found in phrase patterns as the synthetic rules, especially in noun phrase and verb phrases. This is the abstract. As we know, the syntax was very necessary to develop, especially for the students in learning language. Uh, this research, this study, aim to identify or to find the kinds and manners of synthetic errors. Yeah, and the next, as we know that syntax is one of the important subject for making them capable to speak and write accurately. Student can speaking has a good speaking and has a good writing if students know about the syntax. There are two things. The most important in syntax, that is, those are grammar and morphology. The students' competence of English syntax can assist them to write essays. That is important information. In this study, the materials objects include all phrases that are used in the student's descriptive paragraphs. The phrase construction and synthetic error was coming from Jackson in 1985, categorizes the five types of phrases of English. They are noun phrases, verb phrase, adjective phrase, adverb phrase, and prepositional phrase. This is the sample. In a sentence, an independent clause, the people who are standing there will meet the manager in 50 minutes. It contains two types of clause. The people will meet the manager in 15 minutes, that is independent clause, and who are standing there, that is dependent clause. The syntactic structure of this sentence is subject, predicate, object, and a chance, or SPOA. Um, this sample, that given to the students, and the students uh, do or learn this all, and then the lecturer find the meaning, find the errors of the student worksheet. This is the sample of the errors, like many work, much activity, many problem, building high, second persons. They still cannot differentiate between the use of many and much as quantifier. Also ordinal and cardinal number, and about the article N and A as identifiers. Next, language. Talking about language and syntax and paragraph writing, the student who take English as their major are expected to be able to get along in writing paragraphs, composition, and oral essays, in understanding spoken and writing discourse, and in communication their thoughts, message, feeling, etc. Without structure or pattern, writing or spoken communication would be impossible. So in the main info. Syntax is the sentence pattern of language. Knowing a language also means having ability to combine morphemes and words together to express a particular meaning. The part of linguistic knowledge which is concerning the structure of sentence is called syntax. This is said by from Keane and Rodman in 1983. About the material and methods, the population was the first semester students of English department of UMI Makassar. This research used a purposive sampling technique that determined 14 pieces of the students' work. Uh, the students' work, like word to phrases, and then phrases to clauses. Criteria for sampling. This show us that that is clear or easy to construct and also original, made by the students. The test, used as a research instrument for assessing the students' proficiency to write descriptive paragraph. Uh, Lecturer will ask to the students to choose one of the topics like economy, law, environment, and agriculture for 60 minutes. The categories of data, that is qualitative and quantitative. Qualitative phrases in descriptive paragraphs, that is the qualitative method. Qualitative categories, qualitative data, and quantitative data um, after grouping and calculating the synthetic error. The qualitative data were cross-sectional because the substances of the 5 types of English phrase had been gathered immediately in a certain period of time. We move to procedure of data analysis. The first is pre-analysis. Um, the researcher will determine the categories of phrase. After that, coming to the analysis, the researchers determine kinds of errors, and then post-analysis will find kinds and manners of synthetic errors to prepare the statements for instructional contribution. That is the output. So receiver will provide the statements for instructional contribution to the others. A result and discussion, the kinds of synthetic errors, like in this table, we can see the for number one feature like adjective phrase, quantity only one, and percent 1.52 like that. And then the manners of synthetic errors, like in the number one, that is misuse of identifier. The quantitative is 5, and the bigger was coming from misuse of verb form. There are 13 quantity, and the person is 19.12. A conclusion: the native Indonesian speaking student of English at the Faculty of Letters UMI Makassar make 16 kinds of synthetic errors about the English phrase in their descriptive paragraphs. Based on this synthetic error, the greatest percentage is in the auxiliary B. There are 21.21%. The greater one is the verb form. That is sorry, that is 18.18%, and the great one is identifier of noun phrase. There are 12.12%. These three kinds of synthetic errors are specifically introduced to the student in learning and language. They also make 18 manners of synthetic errors about the English phrase in their descriptive paragraphs. Based on these synthetic errors, there are four greatest errors about the English phrase. They are misuse of verb form. There are 19.12%. Omission of identifier. There are 13.24%. And misuse of singular noun. There are 11.76%, and omission of B, there are 10.30%. So the implication is that all kinds and manners of a synthetic error become the parts for discussion in the teaching and learning process. This is the references from Al-Badawi, from Basri Dalle, and many others. So thank you very much, and bye. These are my presentation. uh, this presentation using Prezi for the program, and screen recorded by um, um, Camtasia. Yeah. Okay, thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.